Ah, my tailbone. Alright, y'all, let's get it cracking, man. Y'all know what time it is. You finna bang through the stream with the. Wait, hold on, bro. Why is my frames dropping? Come on. Shoot back up, man. Well, you know why it's doing that. It's gonna piss me off. Come on, bro. Chill. Alright. Boom. Let's go to Twitter. See what news is on. Hold on. Is my mic connected? Yo. I bet. My mic is connected. Let's get straight to it. Let's not waste no time. Jesus. All right, let's go right to Fear Buck. Let's window capture. Boom. And to make sure no nuclear activities popping up over there. The 2027 enhanced game is offering a $10 million reward for anyone who can break Usain Bolt's legendary 9.58 second 100-meter record. They're gonna have to probably be on some insane steroids, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's crazy. Is it? I don't even think that's possible. Even with all the steroids in the world, you breaking his 100-meter record for 9.5 seconds. I don't think anybody would beat that. And the fact that this right here is not AI generated and he actually did this is crazy. He's smiling running against him. Nobody stood a chance when he was out here doing what he was doing in 2012 and 8 and 2016 and all that. An albino buffalo in Bangladesh nicknamed Donald Trump was saved from sacrifice after going viral online, with government officials stepping in at the last minute. Buffalo will now live under the control of the National Zoo. Okay, that's tough. Yo, what's that word, Jimmy? What's that word, Marmar? What's that word, Pop Tart? Y'all got some nuclear names. Make sure y'all like the stream up and subscribe. Like the stream up and subscribe. Like the stream up and subscribe. You dig me? It's that word, man. Like the stream up and subscribe. We also on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Shot from the Side. Same as my YouTube name. The link is also in my description. You feel me? The link should be pinned in the chat soon. Packers running back Josh Jacobs. Lawyer speaks out after he was arrested for domestic violence related charges. Okay. Diddy? Yeah, I don't know what you type Diddy for. What is that, your father? We are extremely pleased that Josh was released from custody and that no criminal charges have been filed against him. As we previously stated, we encourage everyone to keep an open mind while the matter is fully reviewed. We remain confident that once all the evidence is gathered and evaluated, it will confirm no charges will be brought towards Josh in the future. Big W's. Also, why we ain't see no pictures of him? Why Shorty didn't post no pictures or something? If this was true, you know, females be like, "Oh my God, look, he beat the shit out of me. I have a black eye and missing teeth and shit." Sorry, but if anyone tries to frivolously accuse me of a crime. You better have evidence to back it up. Otherwise, I'm counter suing you out of existence. That's a fact, bro. Let me speak for every man when I say no woman is worth going to jail over. Facts. So I thought it was AI generated. Oh my god, bro. Shout out Doc Rivers. W Doc Rivers, bro. The Shay Frost asked Ben Don why he didn't wear the OVO chain to the party. So that's a cheat code, bro. It's not. That's a cheat code, bro. It's not a ranked lobby game. I come in here with silver on and get some head. What? I mean, I guess. Okay. I see. You feel me? President Trump will make a surprise appearance to support the New York Knicks. Well, surprise appearance. Well, surprise NBA Finals appearance to support the New York Knicks. 77% chance he attends. Man, he better get his bitch ass on and figure out that war with Iran, my nigga. Not that bullshit. Um, woman released woman released body cam footage after an officer claimed he saw her using her phone with her right hand while driving. She doesn't have a right hand. She's now fighting the ticket in court. What? Oh yeah, that officer's an idiot. W's for whoever liked the stream. Appreciate whoever just liked the stream. Appreciate whoever just liked the stream. You dig me? We also stream it on Twitch, twitch.tv back. Twitch.tv / shot from the shot. Same as my YouTube name. Links in the description. It should be pinned soon. Had to let y'all know that. Is he driving a 392 Charger? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. She automatically debunked anything. Your statement. He see this is what also pisses me off about police officers. They feel like I'm gonna walk up, and this is kind of the intimidation tactic that they do when they be like, I don't know why I'm pulling this person over. I'm gonna just pull them over and say something so confidently that it makes them believe that they did the thing that I'm gonna tell them that they did, even though they didn't do it. But I'm just gonna accuse them of doing it, and if they admit to it on body cam, it's then too late for them to back out of it. He said, "I saw you driving and you was on your phone with your right hand. She do these, show him a whole nub. I don't have a right hand. I have a left that I was driving with, but I don't have a right. What are you talking about? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That right there just killed her. It killed his whole. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. And he was so confident saying this, bro. Like, yeah, we're doing an observation for distracted drivers, and I seen you driving and you had your phone in your right hand. Even though you don't have a right hand, I still saw it, and he still tried to keep up his whole argument. Like, come on, bro. Manipulating her phone? What? Who says that? Did he? Well, why would you ask her? Did she not have her phone in her hand, gang? She does. She only has one hand. Was she gonna drive with her feet? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know the comments gonna be cooking his ass. Never seen a pig get on so fast. Instead of apologizing, his ego was up his ass, pigging out. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Like what would like I never understood that about police officers. I understand, bro, most of y'all work this job because you more than likely a lot of people got picked on in school. You know how many people I went to high school with or worked certain jobs with and was like, yeah, bro, man, I ain't gonna lie, when I get older, I'm gonna become a police officer. And I'm gonna be pulling everybody over. Anytime I ever heard them lines, I always looked at somebody like, what? Yeah, I gotta stay away from you, gang. You the type of motherfucker to get your gun license and feel like you could just shoot anybody because you armed now. It's like, come on, bro. He saw her using her phone with her right hand while she was driving. She doesn't have a right hand. Yeah, the judge is gonna see this and be like, yeah, man, you wasting my time, bro. Please stop. Her lawyer looking at the footage. This officer seen her hand. The cop gonna show up to court and get hit with the sir. What exactly? Where exactly is the hand? Oh my god, bro! Shout out to her, bro. She gonna beat that. We already know it. What is this? Robert Pattinson star Chris Haynes in the first trailer of Prime Time, where he confronts men attempting to meet minors on how to catch a predator. Did Gideon make this? Is Gideon getting a cameo? I guarantee you, if I'm being all the way 100, I already know. I feel like this movie is gonna be just like what's the one movie that came out when the actual dude did he was doing the story on like how people be human trafficking or they be trafficking kids and he did it overseas. I forget the name of the movie, bro. I forget the name of the movie, but they had a lot of I want to say commercials or ad placements for the movie, but then the movie ended up coming out, and I'm not gonna say it didn't do well because I'm pretty sure it did, but it wasn't as talked about as it should have been. I feel like this is gonna be another one of them joints. For some odd reason in America, when it's movies related to this, something about people trying to get with and touch kids, the movies never bang how they supposed to. It don't bang like a Marvel movie, Fast and Furious, Spider Man, nothing. I forget the name of that movie, bro. Prime Time. Let me see. Let me see the uh. How do you go from starring in one of the biggest movies in 2022 to acting as a PDF hunter? Wait, what? Who is it? Robert Pattinson. What movie was he in? Let me check these comments. What movie did he star in? Shut up and make me a sandwich, dumb bitch. Jesus, boy. Chris Hansen did more for the community than Batman. What are you saying? Are you retarded? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's just that might be one of the dumbest shits of all time. Robert Pattinson playing Chris Hansen somehow sounds insane and perfect at the same time. Why don't you take a seat right over there? about to hit in theaters. Damn, bro, I'm trying to figure out the name of that movie, bro. All we asked for was Epstein Files, bro. Facts. Chris Hansen got his own movie now. Jesus, should be so interesting. Never knew they never knew they were making this movie. You wanna know the crazy part? They not gonna why they always want to show him with minors? What? Jesus Christ! I ain't gonna lie to you. This kind of always prove the intelligence of people in Twitter chats, in Twitter comments. Boy, by far, probably some of the least intelligent humans or comment sections I've ever read in my life. Imagine calling national TV by Batman. This movie already sounds uncomfortable, intense, and impossible to look away from. Damn, bro. Was he in Oppenheimer? Is that what they saying? Bro, even the collective Emmy awards. Um, bro, what's the name of that movie, gang? That came out with the dude, and he was hunting the people that was trafficking kids across overseas. I don't know the name of that movie, gang. I'm trying to. What's the name of that goddamn movie, bro? I wish. Don't know. Fucking chat know the name of the movie I'm talking about, gang. Let me check all messages. Maybe I'm tripping. Ain't nobody fucking typing it. Damn, bro. With a concept like this, it's on make it one of the most debated releases this year. I don't know the name of that fucking movie, gang. I'm a figure it out like an hour into my stream. Watch. Dana Gray has been arrested on attempted robbery charge. Okay. She is. I guess, bro. Is that Diddy? We had Manish outside in LA bumping Shebang. What the fuck is that? What the hell is Shebang? I guess, bro. Javante Davis pulled Adrian Broner off stream to give him financial advice. He had Tank on stream. W's. Javante Davis pulled up on Adrian Broner and Dean's house party. That's tough. This probably might be the toughest thing about AB streaming. W. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the first time I ever seen Tank on a live stream. Um, okay, all the rest of this shit is old. W Newsday, I guess, right? W Newsday. Hold on, let me check Yachtic. Let me see if Yachtic got something going on. $30,000 painting she received as an anonymous top donor. Okay. Pulling got upset after seeing Ray and Money Tony friend at the table, not being able to eat, not being able to eat any food since nobody wanted to step up and pay for his meal. It's not about taking shit from people. That's not cool. We are blessed. You gotta act like you. Wait, what? Let me just watch it. Yeah, I don't. How am I gonna put this into words, gang? You, if you out and you with your man's them gang, at least well, this is just the way I grew up. It's kind of like I think a lot of people take that saying that the LA Capone said, and they take it and they kind of make it like fictitious. When he said, "I got one more buck on my plate," it was me and bro. We was in the store, and both of us got 50 cent cakes. That's kind of something that me and my mans them always grew up off of. It's not a it's not a how would I say this? It's not even on no. Well, maybe I guess they were saying he's trying to look good for the stream, I guess, or whatever the case may be. That's besides the point, gang. When niggas is with you, one eat, we all eat, or nobody eats, gang. That's just a fact. That's just how it go, gang. You with your bands and them, I don't give a fuck if this nigga ain't got no paper. It's either I'm buying his food or I'm gonna order enough food for everybody to get their bones and eat and do all that shit. That's just kind of how I grew up. You don't let a nigga not eat because it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just pay for mine and you feel me? I mean, you got niggas out here like that, bro. But if he rocking with y'all, he rolling with y'all, bro, then cool. You know what I'm saying? I would get if he was like, but even then, I can't even say that. Even if it was like it was your man's and he showed up on some late shit, it'd still be some food that for a nigga, or whatever the case may be. Oh no, but you going outside with your man's if that's they man's, I guess. But you being there with a nigga, even if it's not your homie, it's like, bro, he gotta eat regardless. We eating, he gotta eat too. Feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Who was speaking real facts? If you blessed enough to help somebody, if you're blessed enough to help someone at the table, you do it without hesitation. Watching somebody sit down able to eat and everybody else enjoying themselves just feels wrong, and that's a fact, bro. One was right, everybody else eating. One person can't afford food, helping them out of basic kindness, especially when you have the means to do it. Facts. Uh, Niggas count. I guess it's meant to be can't. Niggas can't pay 20 for someone's meal. Karma will come. One person can afford food, help them out of basic kindness. Didn't mean to do it. Oh yeah, this showed a lot of people's character. Shit lame as fuck. Niggas greedy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just never that's just never been my thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about even back in the day when it was like, I don't know if they still sell them shits now. Maybe they do in the hood and shit. But even back in the day when a motherfucker used to have like 50 cents or $1, and motherfuckers would go to the corner store game. If it's me and my mans and he ain't got no pay, nigga, instead of me getting a 50-cent juice and 2 bags of chips and calling it a day, nigga, I get two 25-cent juices and 2 bags of chips. My man's got a bag of chips and a 25-cent juice. I got a 25-cent juice and a bag of chips. That dollar is being broke even between me and my man's. Maybe I guess you could say that's some old shit and niggas don't do that no more, but I don't know. Maybe that's where authenticity come in, but shout out to them niggas. I think he thought this was Yana. They started yelling mean things at her until he got slapped in the face. Jesus. What did he say? What did he say? Nigga yelling loud as hell. Steve will do a cosplay as Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. Sparking backlash after Charleston White did white face beside him. Wait, what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Robert Downey Jr. as that black man in Tropic Thunder will always be peak. I don't care what nobody say. I don't even think he faced backlash during this because that shit was so epic. And I didn't even know that was Robert Downey Jr. That character, it hits even more now that I know it's RDJ. You feel what I'm saying? Steve will do it doing this. He fake look like this nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh my god, bro. Come on, Charleston White, bro. Come on, he too nuclear. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me as a black man gang, I think this is fucking funny. I don't know why, bro. Maybe it's because my sense of humor is just different, bro. But this is funny as shit. People doing Charleston White really woke up and chose the max and chose maximum controversy. They had the internet arguing within minutes. I ain't gonna front, bro. Steve will do it doing this. He looks like Robert Downey Jr. from the movie gang, so I can't. I'm not even hating, bro. I don't look at this as like, oh, he's making a mockery of us. Really, you can't say nothing because there's two people here doing this. Charleston White is playing whiteface. Steve will do it. I guess you could say he's doing blackface, but he's dressed up as a character. Whatever, bro. Is it really people that have something to say about this? Sparking backlash. Yeah, no one gives a fuck. Y'all trying to create this fake outrage. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't see this. I seen Charles White in an interview say that he did whiteface, but I didn't. I'm like, where the fuck did he do that? I didn't see it, but I'm seeing it now. The backlash was predictable. Was predictable using racial makeup for comedy, even as a movie reference, is something many people see as insensitive rather than funny. Yeah, that is true, but at the same, the reason I'm going to say that black people can't, the reason I'm gonna say that black people can't complain in this instance of somebody doing blackface is because Charleston White, a black man, is right next to him doing whiteface. So we got to keep it on even playing fields. If somebody of our skin color can do that, and it's not like, okay, see, it'd be different. I guess you could say maybe it'd be different if Steve would do it dressed up as motherfucking Jamie Foxx from Django. Okay, we pushing the limits. But he dressed up as a dope ass character from the movie Tropic Thunder. Yeah, it's pretty even to me. Not gonna lie to you. And this, I'm black saying this, and I like that goddamn movie. I ain't seen Tropic Thunder in like a couple years. Let me see this shit. Playboy Max plans on hosting the first ever streamer vacation stream with every content creator to bring everyone together. Core Boys, AMP, Global Boys, OSCS. I don't know what that is. DDG, Center Flight Reacts. AB and Dean, Clavicular, Yana, Neon, Jinxie, plus other streamers. If I'm being all the way 100, shout out to Max for, I guess you could say, doing this. I ain't saying nobody won't show up. People will show up. You getting all these people to show up though? You talking about AMP, Clover, more than likely, Core, these other people on here. I'm pretty sure some people will show up. AMP, I'm not gonna count on that one. Not gonna lie to you. Wait, he probably might get like a motherfucker like Agent to show up, but everybody else from AMP gang, I don't think they really popping out to that one. Well, I mean, shit, you got Phantom on his break, Cabin on his break for about 12 months. And the only time you might see Cab pop out to some streamer shit is when he's back streaming. Even then, I don't really know if he's going to do that. Who else? I'm surprised he didn't put Speed on here. I don't think Speed comes no shit like this neither. And this is not to downplay this nigga, but I'm just saying, it's just being realistic. I mean, but what the hell what the hell is this in what the hell does this intake? Like what is the whole streamer vacation shit? Like all streamers are just gonna go on vacation at the same time at the same place and be around each other? I don't think that's happening, gang. Hold on, let me see who all on this list. Okay, you got Core DDG, you got Clover, um, Wendy, Funny Mike, Dante. I'm pretty sure that's I am Dante. Bruce, yeah, yeah. He could count out a lot of these people, bro. I could tell you, motherfuckers that'll show up for this shit. Uh, Ben the Don, Deshay, you can count on them niggas. Core, Adapt them. I'm pretty sure they'll show up. They'll pop out. Um, who the fuck is Asian Bunny? Asian Bunny, Extra Emily will probably do this shit too. India Love, more than likely. He got Jake Future on there. Jesus. Jake Future, Neon, Nick at Night. Who the fuck is these niggas? I highly doubt Bruce not popping out to this shit. But yeah, he got some names on here, gang. But Flight also, he got Flight reacts on here. I know this from watching Flight for probably the last 9 years of my life, bro. I don't watch Flight as much as I used to, but this is just me from knowing Flight's content. I highly doubt he's changed it. Flight is a more of a gaming in the crib nigga. If Flight pop out game, more than likely Flight, I ain't gonna lie to you, no bullshit. If I'm gonna be a complete, if I'm gonna keep it a complete 1,000, Flight pops out. I think for one of two reasons. Either he's gone. I seen him do like two mall vlogs, and it was like I think it was like Arizona or some shit. He did two mall vlogs, and the only other time I ever seen Flight pop out was to do a video with Cash Nasty. That's about it, gang. Or to do some basketball shit. Like June is around the corner, so June Flight, he's finna pop out and do his thing. But if Flight not popping out, gang, I'm sorry, that ain't happening. Let me hear him out though. See that, okay, even he said this shit. So if you think Speed coming to this shit, that's why I said Flight. Like you could, the only people on this list, bro, that I know for a fact, well, also Jinxie. Jinxie not popping out for this shit, gang. Jinxie finna pop out to this shit and be around a bunch of niggas? For what? Why would he do this? No. Jinxie don't do the IRL stream shit. He might. Well, I've seen him do it a couple times, but if that's more than likely, that's what like Sketch or somebody, Sketch or like Ron them. But Jinxie no go. Neon will pop out. Yon, I'm pretty sure. Clavicular probably. AB and Dean sure. Flight no. Senna yeah, okay, yeah. DDG yeah. I don't know who the hell OSCS is. Clover, I'm pretty sure you can get some of them to pop out too. I don't know about all of them, but some of them, of course. A and B, no. I mean, the only person he can invite and that will show up is Agent. So I guess maybe if he just counting him as an A and B, but the rest of them niggas, Davis don't post no fucking content. Duke posts content, but he doesn't stream. If he pop out somewhere, it's gonna be like, God damn it, the Netherlands, or God damn it, I don't know, some majestic ass place, South Africa or some shit. Uh, and you got Chris. Will Chris probably Chris on vacation? They're not doing that shit, gang. He got some good luck on certain people showing up. Let me see the comments. The comments. Let me see if they cooking him. 2026. 2026 is the year that streaming dies. Not gonna lie. Everyone on this list is either actually a degenerate or just plain old boring and corny. Um, it said the only one worth giving a fuck about is Flight Reacts. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. He did this. He sent this comment out like he meant this shit, bro. If I'm keeping it a buck though, Flight not popping out for this shit, dang. Like, if niggas that's hella close to Flight try to get Flight to pop out to shit, I mean, I guess you could say it's worth a chance, but bro, no. Like, I've watched Cash videos a couple times. He like, yeah, I tried to get Flight to pop out to this. The nigga just ain't gonna come out. And he been knew this nigga, so that's I ain't never seen Flight do no pop out shit, gang. I'm just being honest. Recycling the same streamers, y'all don't see the gatekeeping. I mean, bro, if we being 100, bro, most big streamers or big name people hang out with big name people, but they gonna invite a bunch of small streamers. They're not gonna do that. Um, fly gonna get a real bad stomach ache right before you gotta hop on the plane. Talking about Bruce, DDG, your Rage, and Yana at the same place. He put Rage on here too. More than likely, he probably did. Rage will probably out for that shit, but Bruce is not doing that game. Highly doubt that. DG should be like the Drake of these streamers. Keep the fakeness away. Only need you when you're beneficial. None of these fake streamers showed up to this event. Um, it's only a few streamers that reciprocated the energy. The funniest thing, but the funniest part about the event hasn't happened yet, and everybody already accepted flight not coming. Facts. Says so. What excuse are we gonna hear this time? Too much breeze outside. Might catch a cold. Man never leaving his room. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. See, even niggas in the comments know this already. I see the vision and I know he wants different creators to collab, but everyone isn't meant to collab. All because they're a big name. Don't mean that there will be chemistry of vibe, each other's humor, want to be in the vicinity of certain people that creators do to wait, what? Want to be in the vicinity of certain creators due to reputation, etc. Yeah, that's a fact. W's though, man. W Max for trying, gang. Can't blame him. Disney got clown in his chat for DMing actress India in Indy Navidera from Obsession at 1 a.m. calling her the GOAT. Who the fuck is that? Jason Reed found out someone on his account DM back in 2024. Joe Arlozi gets into a debate with his chat about people who play sports games, calling them not real gamers. Well, yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna front on that one. If his take is the people that only play sports games, yeah, the people that if his take is people that only play sports games aren't real gamers, that's a fact, gang. If you've never broadened your horizon on playing games and all you play is first, like, not even first person shooters, but just shooting games in general, and anything that has to do with like a ball, FIFA, Madden, 2K. If those are your two, and you like, yeah, bro, I don't play nothing else. If it ain't got a gun or a ball in it, I'm not gonna lie to you. Most people that do that are black. So yeah, my black people, I'm on y'all ass. My niggas that game, y'all have to do better, my nigga. Every year you can't go out and just be like, I'm gonna get the new 2K. I'm gonna get the new Madden. I'm gonna get the new college football. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy the same motherfucking Call of Duty every year and get these people $75. My nigga, that shit is butt. All of those games are butts, and they're going down the drain. No bullshit. If that's his take, then I agree with him. Let me hear it though. Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm with him on this. Not gonna lie to you, bro. If those are the only games that you have in your arsenal, you be like, yo, bro, I could play these games forever, forever, and forever. Really, when you buy them, you playing the games for like 6 months. Yeah, for about a good 6 months game to like 6 to 9 months until the new one comes out, and you have to go buy that one and do the same goddamn thing, and you pretty much going through the same fucking loop of recycling the same fucking games every fucking year. So yeah, I'm agreeing with this take. I don't know what Terraria is. Probably a dope ass game. But if you somebody that plays games, okay, if you were somebody that plays, if you were somebody that played like uh Madden, FIFA, 2K, Call of Duty, but also play other games too, I can salute you and be like, I bet you are a gamer. But if you only play those games, you suck, bro. Sorry. Joe just proved every gamer gate keeps it until they're wait. Joe proved every gamer gate keeps until it's their favorite niche title. Okay. Joe, I'm begging you go play in the NBA 2K League, and we'll see how well you do this levels to every game. Just because someone isn't spamming slide button every 2 seconds on a card doesn't mean that they're not a gamer. Okay, this person is obviously an idiot. Gang, he he just okay. Did he not? I don't think he mentioned Call of Duty. Did he? Yeah, I don't think he mentioned Call of Duty, but the take is around those same games. There are people that you could say the same thing to that only play COD, gang. There are people whose main game is Call of Duty and that's all they fucking play. If you tell them, yo, bro, put down COD and pick up 2K and come play me in 2K, my nigga, of course, anybody who mains certain games or their main game is one game, they would be fucking dog shit. Yes, that's a thing. But I can bet my bottom dollar. If you told somebody who had never played 2K before and they were a gamer, you told them, yo, play 2K for about, what would you say? I would say anywhere between 40 to 60 hours. You will be able to beat somebody who, I guess you could say, I ain't gonna say that mainly plays 2K, but somebody that has played 2K before and know how to play it. You'll have a chance at beating them, gang. No bullshit. 2K is too easy to learn, and as far as playing, bro. And this is coming from me, and I started playing 2K. I started playing 2K around 2K 2K9, either 2K9 or 2K8. So I've been playing 2K for as long as I can fucking remember. And gang, I'm sorry, it's too easy. Like it's easy as hell to learn. That Madden, all those games are easy to learn. FIFA, it's like handing that you can hand that shit to a kid, gang. Joe ran track. Of course, he doesn't believe. Of course, he doesn't like real sports games. See, I don't even think that was the point, though, bro. His point is, especially if you play a RPG, you're not a gamer. What? This nigga put the definition of games. Jesus. So all my life, I'm buying the next 10 2Ks before I touch Terraria again. Worst experience ever. So I mean, you're not going to have. I mean, you're not going to have. Wait, you're not going to Afghanistan and going 2 of 13 with 2 of 3 IRL. Having a high basketball, football, or soccer IQ directly translate to the game. I don't really know, bro. This community is becoming worse and worse. Worse than actual ball and gun community. This take is so overused. Uh, yeah, I like the people who make sports ball jokes. They have an insufferability to let everyone know how boring and brainless they think sports are. See, I don't think most people in these comment sections are actually understanding what he's saying, gang. His point is, if all you play is sports and shooting game, your gaming prowess, as far as, how would I put this? Your gaming prowess as far as what games you are willing to play and get good at or be good at. Okay, I'll put it like this. Your ability to be good at games, just picking up the sticks and going, is going to be shit. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it's like asking somebody who mainly plays shooter games or sports games to pick up a fucking FNAF game and be good at it. Like, yo, bro, only die 3 times and beat the whole game. Only die 5 times and beat the whole game. It's like, nah, it's not happening. W take though, bro. I'm with him on that. JC got into an argument about his chat. Well, with his chat about drinking and driving while playing Forza, only to end up in a head-on collision moments later. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. Doing one of these type of streams, doing one of these type of streams is nuclear. You having to be. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think most kids nowadays have a lot of like self awareness. What would make that kid think, "Oh my god, bro, he's streaming. Let me grab his phone." Like, I think that might be a huge problem with streaming. Most people see their favorite streamer or somebody that they watch on some like in real life shit, and they be like, "Oh my god, I watch this person so often. I feel like every time they talking on stream, they talking to me. I should just walk up on them and actually fucking know them." And it's like, my God, you don't. Like, why would you do that? And if he would have slapped the shit out this kid, everybody would be like, "Oh my God, he's so toxic. Why would he do that, bro? That's so weak." It's like, come on, bro. He pulled the whole like, "Oh man, hey yo, my man's them over there, bro. Let me go holler at them real quick." He ran over there. They like, "Hey, you, yeah." He yellow man, stay right here. Take off on his ass. Big W's, Marlon. That made, I don't know if he black, but them black instincts kicked in. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is he out on the street by himself though? Hey, why the fuck is he playing with his keyboard to the side? Peterbot, ain't this that one dude that said the hard R? Is he listening to the Turkish version of Eminem? I don't know if it's just me, but that fucking peanut is fucking corny. Shout out to that corny ass nigga. Um, let's go over here though. I ain't gonna front. Let's watch this Tommy G video. That's what we finna do. We didn't got this out the way, but let's watch this Tommy G video. This is finna be epic. Hold on, is my camera on? Yes, it is. Tommy G, let's do it, bro. They probably finna end up trying to do Tommy G like they did Ty Oliveira. Well, let's see. Is he in Lakewood, New Jersey? Come on, Tommy. Let me. Is that tracks? Inside the most Jewish place in America. Tommy G. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. See what you got going on, Big Tommy. This already started off nuclear. Israel is the pulse of the universe. Come on, bro. Let's chill out, man. And White Tracks look like he off that Fetty. So what do you mean by Deepak? What is this? Why he got tape on his arm? Hey yo, man, hey yo, my Jewish people, bro. Why they got black cubes on their head, and why my man's back here got his arm full of tape? Like, what is this? Why is everybody dressed like Abraham Lincoln? Doesn't exist. Okay, when they use this thing of like Palestine doesn't exist, it's not a real place. There was no place ever named Palestine before. That was never the name of the place. My biggest question is, okay, so when did Israel come about? Even though I already know the answer, this country was founded in 1948. America had already been around for almost 200 years, gang. America was founded in 1776. So before 1770, let's go since America's inception, 1776, right? Israel didn't exist. I'm pretty sure there were people over there living on that land, right? Even if the land wasn't even if the land didn't have a name, regardless of that, well, I'm pretty sure the land had a name or the place had a name because it was people there. So regardless of the whole it didn't exist thing, if Palestine isn't a real place, neither is Israel. Is it a place because somebody purchased it and bought it and was like, we're gonna name this Israel? Like, what is this? I'm not. They're gonna say that this is anti-Semitic. They're gonna say that Tommy is spreading anti-Semitism. I wouldn't be surprised if Tommy lost his sponsors after this video. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You can't first of all, if I'm gonna be all the way 100, bro, anti-Semitism, anti-Semitic isn't a real word. It's not. It's really made up. If we being 100, if we look up the definition of anti-Semitic and then we look up because in order to have anti, you would have to that a word comes before anti, because anti is like, yo, we're against this, we don't like this, this is like bad, whatever. There's a word that comes before that, Semitic. We would have to look up who are the Semitic people. Anti-Semitic can't be. This is why it makes no sense. Anti-Semitic can't be, oh, the hate of Jews or people not liking Jewish people. And then the word Semitic would mean you either like Jewish people or that Jewish people are the only people who are Semitic, which isn't true. So anti-Semitic would mean that you hate all Semitic people, not just Jews. I don't know how people let them hijack that word like we don't have dictionaries. Maybe I'm like dyslexic or something, but I don't know. W. Dan Bilzerian. What? Hold on, bro. The time it decrees that Jesus is in hell, boiled in feces because he opposed the rabbis. So he's burning in shit and cum. What? What the hell is this? Yep. He put up two people right now, Child Oliveira and Sneeko. It's like you get to speaking up about this and you get to finding. I ain't gonna lie to you. One thing that you can count on. That I think this is where they mess up, bro. You, oh yeah, shout out to you, my nigga Jackson. I don't know what you said, oh yeah, to, but shout out to you. One thing that they will do, they will call you anti-Semitic. They'll call you a crazy conspiracy theorist. They will say that you hate Jewish people. One thing they won't say is that you are a liar. That's one thing I have noticed in these things where they confront Jewish people about certain things. They won't call you a liar. They'll just say, "Yo, that's anti-Semitic," and it's like, what? Why are you making up words now? Facts. It won't be shadow ban, Tommy. I'm reacting to it, and everybody else is gonna react to it. I already know for a fact Sneeko is gonna see this video and he's gonna react to it as well. I'm gonna look forward to everybody reaction to this video. Hopefully, enough people react to it though. Why did Jewish people choose New York out of all places? Why did they like, yo, bro, let's go here? I ain't gonna lie to you. You wanna know what's crazy? I just seen this the other day. I was on Twitter and I was scrolling and I was looking at I was just scrolling looking at videos, whatever. This happened in Chicago. Well, really in the suburbs. I think it was. I forget the name of the suburb. That's besides the point. Name of the suburb is irrelevant, but it's right outside of Chicago. Inside of a coffee shop, some Jewish lady was attempting, or she really attacked some man that was wearing, I think, a Free Palestine shirt or a Palestine shirt in general. And I don't know if she, because she thought that he was like, that he was a man and she was a woman, that she was just going to attack him. She tried to attack his wife. They was recording the lady the whole time. She was just doing a whole bunch of bullshit. If I'm not mistaken, these people are also white. They end up calling the police on her. She spilled his coffee. It was all type of shit. He threw the coffee on her. It was wild. She ended up going to jail for this, gang. You can't just randomly attack people because you don't like their clothes. Her excuse to the police was like, I didn't like his shirt. I didn't like what his shirt said. Ma'am, you gotta take that up with Jesus Christ. You can't take that up with him. Like, just because I don't like what somebody's wearing don't mean I get to attack them. And she got locked up for that shit. You can't see, at least in Chicago, this is not a game, bro. Don't come here attacking people if you ain't willing to face no consequences. They looking to lock you up, gang. Please chill out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them people though. Jesus, boy. Damn, New York City. New York City is the second most Jewish place in the country. Metropolitan is Tel Aviv, New York City, Jerusalem, Haifa, Los Angeles, Miami, Philadelphia. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I see Chicago ain't in this. Is Chicago in the top 10? Let me see. I don't know if Chicago's in the top 10, but I know we're in the top five. That's a fact. Whoa. Tr- Tracks, are you in the projects? What is this? Wow. Muslim and Jewish? I guess he got to pick up the litter, huh? Um, Goyim is Goyim is a Hebrew Yiddish term meaning nations, commonly used to refer to non-Jewish people, Gentiles. Pretty much them saying that you are below them, beneath them. If we being all the way 100, bro, because you would just call somebody else another person, another human. You wouldn't have a name for them. Gentiles or Goyim. Come on, gang. We all are humans, bro. What makes me Goyim and you not Goyim? I don't understand that. Why do tracks stay in the projects? This is terrible. Huh? A girl who is blank, whose father arranges her brothel, is is what? Is brothed through it? Is broth through intercourse as a helic statue of intercourse with her that is wait with her that of intercourse is all holic scenes, huh? And in the case where children's and in the case where the childless husband of a girl blank dies if the brother engages intercourse with her, he inquires her as a what? What? And if she is married, a man other than her husband is liable to engage in the intercourse with her due to violation and huh? Bro, come on, bro. Come on, all my Jewish people, bro. What is this? What is this? Who wrote this? What rabbi wrote this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I don't know if Trax NYC is the Jewish guy to be talking to though, because not saying because he's not gonna give you a fair shake or tell you what's right or what's wrong. Trax sells jewelry, gang. Like he's all about his paper and shit. Like I think he's in the business of being fair to people. I think I don't know. At least that's what he say. I've heard him say like, "Yo, I'm not cheating, motherfuckers in the jury game. Most motherfuckers that you go to will cheat you. I'm not doing that. So you feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker, come shot with me. I do my thing. X, Y, and Z. Yada yada. I don't really know, but I don't think this might be the nigga that you need to talk to, bro. If I'm being 100, because I don't think Trax really give a fuck about none of this shit. Not saying he don't give a fuck about his religion, but it's like my nigga, this might be the wrong guy to talk to. If I'm being a buck. An estimated 23,380 American citizens are currently serve in Israeli ranks. Okay, they all have to be Jewish then, right? 15,000 Jewish soldiers that most don't know exist. Yes, this is why I said I don't think he's the guy to be talking to. Because Tommy just said all that shit. He's like, yeah, bro, that's the question. Where is God in our lives? Why was that the first thing that you said, bro? Like, you should have been like, yeah, man, that's fucked up. That's crazy work. Like, why is they doing that shit? That's weird. This nigga talking about make sure you work hard and fund the Iron Dome. Yeah, see, tracks ain't the nigga you need to be talking to, man. I don't need to be funding no Iron Domes, gang. If motherfuckers start, well, actually, if I'm being all the way hundred with you, the Iron Dome ain't too iron because we seen Iran sending missiles over there and they destroyed that motherfucker. So that motherfucker ain't too. Maybe they didn't use enough iron. Shout out to them niggas though, but motherfuckers don't be needing to take American tax dollars and paying nothing for this gang. Shit, America, do we even have Iron Domes, bro? It's my question. As a goyim. Why do why, let me keep my comments to myself, bro. Why do all of them look like weird? See, she said it. I didn't. I mean, just if you just took a Google search and not even the AI version of it, just take a quick Google search and do some deep diving on who owns what organizations. Look at people who own the major news outlets, television networks, banks, shit, the Federal Reserve. Like, look at all of that shit, bro. You'll see who owns it, and it ain't no blacks. It ain't no blacks, and it ain't no whites. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no Christians, it ain't no Muslims. I'll leave it at that. The identified shooter who rammed Temple Israeli synagogue in Michigan. Why do they all talk like that and pronounce their name like Menachem? Menachem. Jesus, boy. They talk with a whole lot of spit in their mouth. Don't why do they have this much tape? What are they doing with that tape? Is that a Wi-Fi box on top of his head? Like a hotspot? Don't they sell them joints at like T-Mobile? Huh? and he looked directly at the camera when he said this. All the mountains of Jerusalem should be fully peaceful and given to the Jews. Why should we give you mountains, bro? Why do you deserve mountains? Why don't we give those mountains to like and bears and like leopards and mountain lions and shit? Look directly at the camera as soon as he said this. What? Ew. So is they praying for or is they asking for the Mashiach to come? This false prophet, I'm assuming. I don't know who he asking for though. And what is this, bro? Like, is he trying to get like worldwide connection from like the satellite into space? Why he got this on his head? So why he got tape around his wrist though? If that's like what did he say that was a GoPro? So they wear GoPros and pray. What about the tape though? Did they show him the video that Tommy made recently with the one dude that ended up losing his son and he was like, yo, and he said some shit? Like, boy, they be wanting to stop that. They be wanting to stop the spread of people talking to them about anything, bro. Like, come on, gang. Let Tommy talk to Buddy right here. He like to yap. I mean, if they not doing nothing wrong and there's nothing negative about Judaism, they have nothing to worry about. What do you mean they think that you're gonna bring Chabad into a negative light? How? Are y'all doing anything wrong? Are y'all robbing, stealing, killing people, touching kids? Y'all ain't doing none of that. Are y'all good? Well, anybody gonna think nothing about this is negative? They shouldn't. If y'all ain't doing nothing wrong, this is just prayer, right? All right then. Like, why do they always feel like, oh my God, they're gonna say something wrong about us? Please, you have to leave. There we go. Mashiach, the false prophet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it the one eyed man or something like that? He looked like a fake Jesus, pretty much. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this was Broski. His son got killed in the West Bank and all that. Yeah, I remember that. Uh-huh. So do they got to follow that law too of preserving life? We don't get that pretty much like in the Bible it say thou shalt not kill. You know what I'm saying? Or is it thou shalt not steal? I think it's both, but yeah. Okay, he really just said a whole bunch of nothing. Like, didn't Tommy just ask him like Tommy just asked him who land it was, and he was like, people would prefer Israel to be over there and govern over there. Yo, gang, I didn't ask you what you would prefer. I asked you who land it was. Is this the Palestinians' land or is it not? See, I think this is my biggest problem with these people. You telling me that something doesn't exist and there's footage we've seen footage of either Israeli settlers or IDF soldiers walking in people cribs, kicking them out, telling them, yo man, it's me now, let me go in your refrigerator, let me drink your juice, let me eat your food, let me make a mess real quick. Actually, it's not even let me, I'm going to do this and you're going to do absolutely nothing. Bro, do you know how much do you, like I've said this time and time again. Do you know how much violence would ensue if you came to America trying to take somebody's crib, walk in somebody's house, play crazy, and they swear it's a democracy in Israel, gang? There is no democracy, bro, because if there was a democracy, guess what, bro? People I ain't even saying people, I ain't gonna say people would be dying left and right. But you know how many people would get fucked up for doing that shit in America? You have people who do the whole squatters thing, squatters rights, but that's not you walking in somebody's house and saying, I'm not leaving. That's you moving into somebody's house while they're not there. As far as, okay, they own this property, but they have another property. And you just gonna live here for 5 or 6 months and then end up getting mail sent here. And now they gotta fight the courts on getting their house back, which is already a house. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Like I don't know how this is happening in New York City. To my knowledge, this is just to my knowledge, bro. This isn't happening in Chicago. I don't think so. And I could be wrong about this, but I don't see this happening in Iraq, bro. For one, there are a lot of Muslims here. It's a lot of people who reverted to Islam. You know what I'm saying? Many black people have done this. And there's a lot of Arabs here, gang. People from the Middle East in general. I went to school with a couple Arabs, gang. They some cool ass people. Cool, friendly to the motherfucker. If you from Chicago, you know. Most Arabs, or just yeah, most Arab people in general, they own the gas stations. They own the gas stations and the corner stores in your local neighborhoods. They drive motherfucking they might drive like a Bentley, a BMW, a Benz. You know what I'm saying? They got a little pay. Like they really do their thing, gang. They got like their own restaurants where they serve. They own that like they heritage is food and all that, bro. Like the chicken shawarmas, beef shawarmas. They got a lot of that going on here, gang. I don't see like how is New York just so rampant with this? Well, I get because they probably always been there, but damn, boy. They just passing out dollars. I guess W's. I did hear something like that though. I think Trump might have said something along those lines too though. I think Ted Cruz did say that, if I'm not mistaken. I remember hearing something like that, never really seen it. But I remember hearing around like, yeah, bro, people who criticize them should be locked up or whatever. It's like, my nigga, come on, bro, be for real. Like, stop it. See that's another thing that maybe I have to speak up a lot more on. And it pains me to do this, bro. But I'm gonna keep it funky with you, gang. I need for Jewish people to not like whoever you are. If you are Jewish, do not compare your pain or suffering as y'all well for y'all as Jewish people. Do not compare that to black people ever in your life, gang. Please. I'm so sorry here. I don't even mean to get on some Dr. Martin Luther King, Tariq Nasheed activity, Dr. Umar Johnson. But if I'm being funky, bro, maybe this is just me being simple minded. I don't think that there's nobody in the world that has been treated as unfairly as black people have, just based off one thing, the color of your skin. If we just had to go about it the right way, like what would be your point of being like, yeah, man, if you a bus driver, we would throw you in jail for telling a black person to go to the back of the bus. Okay, cool. And then somebody saying something anti-Semitic, which anti-Semitic isn't even a real word, doesn't make sense. You can't even equate the two, gang. I'm just gonna be serious with you, bro. Like the Holocaust and everything that happened with Adolf Hitler, was that all the way fucked up? Yes. But it would be like comparing the Holocaust to slavery. We're not gonna do that, bro. That's very inconsiderate of people who've been through slavery, gang. I said it once, I'll say it again. Let's say slavery started in 1776. If anybody who has half a brain and could do any research, slavery started way before 1776. But I'm just going to give you that date because of America's inception. Let's say it started then. Slavery was abolished in 1865. That's roughly 89 years. We can round it up to 90, but let's just go 89 years. Almost a century of black people being killed, persecuted, treated like cattle. Black people were labeled property. 3/5 of a human, not even a whole human. 3/5 for about 100 years. Versus you telling me about a Holocaust of World War II that lasted how many years? Anywhere between 5 to 7. I don't know when it started. It ended. I know it ended before 1948, in which they bought and gave y'all the whole country. Black people ain't never got bought and gave no country, bro, from no slavery, gang, even to this day. So what are we talking about? Like let's stop doing that comparison of y'all's struggle versus ours, because it's not even comparable, gang. I don't know if you can find I don't know if you can find images of people hanging from trees and other people standing around taking pictures. Like, yes, this is so normal, bro. This is what we do for a living. We do this all the time, man. Let's take pictures of these people hanging from these trees, and let's use these as like photographs for our postage stamps and shit. Like, come on, gang. We gotta stop that bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm not taking that one. Please, let's leave that shit alone. What did that just say? Embassy of Israel, Washington? Why the fuck does Israel have an embassy in the United States? Does everybody got an embassy here? I don't know. Okay, so pretty much stating facts is against the law now. So if a Jewish person says that they have more loyalty to Israel than they do to America, and they were born in America but they are Jewish, we can't condemn you for that, bro. Like, bro, like you should just move back over that. What do you mean? And then saying that the Jews killed Jesus, who killed him if it wasn't them? Let's also mention, Tommy, that Ben Gavir and all of these people of the Israeli government, they also passed a law that would allow them to execute, well, give the death penalty to Palestinian prisoners and not Israeli prisoners, which Nazis did the same thing. If you were Jewish, you can be punished by death. If you weren't Jewish, maybe you get punished by death, maybe you don't. But for a fact, they are. So this is the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't leave. Make sure we don't leave that one out, Tommy. That's an important one. We need that one. And then they wearing noose pins around their what's it called it, which me being black, I think that's very offensive. That's not even. Come on, bro. This is a ginger Jew. Jesus. Shout out to him, man. Okay, so these are us as goyim, chat. All of us. These are the rules that we have to follow. Do not worship false gods. Prohibited against idolatry. Pretty much being an idol worshiper. I don't know what they would call their god or who they god is, but let whatever. Do not curse God. Okay. Uh Prohibition against blasphemy. Do not murder. Okay. Prohibition against taking human life. That's a fact. Do not steal. Prohibition against theft, robbery, and kidnapping. Okay, bet. These two rules right here, I want to know if they have to follow these rules. What about the Israeli settlers and the IDF and all that? Are they doing this? Are they doing these too, or are these just for us? Um, do not commit sexual immorality. Um, Including prohibitions against incest, adultery, bestiality, and homosexual relations. Okay. Do not eat the flesh of a living animal. Okay, that sounds about fair. Establish courts of justice, the obligation to maintain legal system and enforce the laws and ensure a just society. Okay. Why? Well, I wonder why did they give us rules? What is these rules? Come on, bro. This is like this is like the first thing they teach you about life, bro. What are we doing? That's very broad. No, that's a basic question. Do you think it's permissible, bro? Do you think that this should be happening? Is what I'm asking you. That's not a broad question. That you could either say yes or you could say no. Yeah, what do you mean? That's a very broad question. See, this is where it pisses me off. They do the whole bold thing of oh, how he just try to stick his chest out at Tommy like, what are you saying? So are you just gonna say what you're hinting at, or are you just gonna be scared to talk about it? Tommy asked him a straight up question, and he's like, "Oh, but that's a very broad question. I'm not really gonna answer it how you want me to, but I'm gonna beat around the bush, and I know he finna jump through hella hoops right now." I didn't ask you about historical connections, gang. I asked you about the rights that you have there. If that's the case, bro, I have the historical connection to my neighbor's house. My ancestors lived there, so that's really my house, bro. They gotta leave right now. That's not happening because that doesn't matter. Do you hear the language this man is using? There was a what? There was a real appetite for depopulating Gaza. Depopulating. But he just gave Tommy a card that says you're supposed to preserve human life. Depopulation and preserving human life game aren't on the same spectrum. It's one is very, very over here and the other one is over here. What do we that's not depopulating, gang. Depopulating is okay. Maybe he needs to learn more English words, gang. Depopulate isn't moving people to other places, bro. Depopulating is killing people. That means you trying to okay. Let's say we have a number and we have five. Let's say we have 5,000 people. We want to depopulate this number. We want to get rid of these people because in order to not count them anymore, they have to be dead. We want to get this number from 5,000 to 2,000. We have to kill 3,000 people. That's not. Well, what are we talking about, bro? What are you like? Are you serious? So you think if they move somewhere else, they're not a part of the population anymore? What are we? Huh? They they not specifically targeting civilians, but they killing kids. Let me guess. Hamas was hiding behind them kids, bro, when they was killing them. They also killing journalists. So, like, what are we talking about? I think they said since October 7th, Israel has killed over like 200 journalists. Gang, anytime a journalist is reporting on what's going on in Gaza or what's going on in Lebanon or Iran or whatever the case may be, anywhere near any of that shit, bro. Anytime a reporter is reporting on anything that got to do with that, for some odd reason, uh, Israeli, the IDF, whoever is sending these bombs, gang. More than likely it's Israel. They know where they at and they bombing them. Hmm. That's interesting. Jesus Christ, bro. Were they targeted or was Hamas hiding behind them? Yo, my man. No, no, no. Hamas can't hide behind everybody. I seen a video of a reporter almost get blown to smithereens, gang. There was nobody behind him. Nobody. The ground was fucked up. It had a crater in it, gang. They tried to blow him up. He got away and still did his reporting. What are we talking about? There was no Hamas by him, gang. Where he's a Hamas reporter? Like, bro, Jesus. Like, the response to you saying, yo, they killed civilians, they killed kids. He's like, but was Hamas hiding behind them, though? Were they actually targeted? They were killed and their children. I don't give a fuck if Hamas was hiding behind them or not. They don't deserve to die because you want to kill somebody, bro. What are we talking about? That's like me saying, yeah, bro, I was trying to kill this police officer, but you was standing in front of him, so I had to kill you too because he was hiding behind you. It don't even make sense. Yeah, because Hamas is like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, you know what would be so smart? You know how we'll get clickbait and we'll get clips? We're going to hide our weapons inside schools and hospitals, and we're going to build tunnels inside of these hospitals and schools. So when the IDF bomb this school, Tommy G can talk about this on his YouTube channel. That's what we. Matter of fact, let's go do it right now. Huh? They don't even fucking know Tommy. They don't. What do you? Yeah, this girl right here. I remember this case. This FIU student. She was in some group chat and she was saying she made a joke about something about like, oh, maybe Benjamin Netanyahu should like blow up, like she made a joke saying maybe Benjamin Netanyahu should blow up the school so I won't have to do this assignment anymore or some shit like that. In some group chat, somebody screenshotted that and sent that to somebody, and she ended up getting arrested for this, for like terrorist act, some shit. It's like, what? Gang, she made a joke. You know damn well. I'm sorry, gang. If Benjamin Netanyahu's smart, well, maybe while Trump's not in office, but if Benjamin Netanyahu's a smart man, you're not gonna ever attempt to blow up no FIU gang, no university, no school, none of that. Not saying they won't get bold enough and do it, but brother, come on, bro. Let's be all the way honest here, man. He not finna do nothing like that, bro. They arrested this girl for no goddamn reason, bro. Come on, man. That's like me saying right now, Benjamin Netanyahu, please come save me. And they come to him and be like, yeah, man, you said you wanted Benjamin Netanyahu to come save you. What did you mean by that? What are you talking about, bro? I can say what the hell I want. I won't forget that either. She made a comment on Facebook and it was like, showed up to her house like, yeah, so what is this comment you made? Man, Phil, get the fuck on, man. I ain't gonna lie. See, that's why I low key be kind of upset about living in Chicago for certain reasons that I'm not even gonna get into because that's not the matter and the topic at hand. But I low key be glad, gang. The only propaganda you hear, well, not propaganda, the only thing you hear about in Chicago on the news, gang, is the mayor might be doing some dumb shit or not holding up good policies, or or um or some teenagers doing some dumb shit, people getting shot and killed. But it's never like, oh my God, you did this anti-Semitic thing, bro. You should go to jail. No, it's not happening, bro. Almost all of these things are not real. That's not happening. You never seen that before. That's not real. That's AI generated. I've never seen this before. Did Grok tell you this? Come on, bro. Lock in, my nigga. Please. Like, why do all these people, and first of all, why is he dressed like Abraham Lincoln? It pisses me off, Jewish people. I'm sorry. Y'all have to stop stealing Abraham Lincoln's drip, my nigga. Let's let him and John Wilkes Booth and them, let's let them have that. Y'all gotta get y'all own drip, gang. You can't wear top hats and trench coats. Let's leave the top hats and trenchies to Abe. You know what I'm saying? The RP that man, he freed them slaves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, black people. Yeah, we rock with you, brother. Shout out to you, my nigga. But no. This I don't. He pissing me off right now, bro. He's pissing me off, and he stole his drip. Come on, gang. These are the Jewish people we need. Cause there's some Jewish people out here that's like, hey, yo, my man. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I think they Orthodox Jews, and they like, yo, Zionism, I don't rock with. That's a whole new wave of niggas. We the originals. They gotta go on somewhere with that, bro. Everybody deserve to be treated right. Don't nobody deserve that land in Israel. That's really their land. You feel what I'm saying? That belongs to the Palestinians, not us. It's some people that really feel like this, bro. And I bet he probably looking at him like, oh my God, you're such a fucking sellout. You're a sellout, motherfucker. He probably hate this nigga. I wish I could be that naive, bro. Like it's and I can't lie. This is one thing I will say that I guess you could say we have in common. It's certain black people out here that believe that some black people ain't doing certain crimes. It's like, yeah, man, the man is out to get us. The man this, the man, y'all doing this because y'all racist. Y'all hate black people. No, it's because this black person did something stupid. It's like parents who kids be out here toting guns and shooting niggas and doing all this weird shit, and then they get snatched up by the police, and then the black motherfuckers be like, my baby would never do that. There's a good child. They get good grades. They don't be doing all this shit. Woo woo. Y'all just hating and doing this because they black. And it's like, man, we saw him on videotape shooting at these people. We caught him with the firearm. He did the same day he did it. We caught him. He right here. This him. These his clothes. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't deny that, gang. No, I'm not one of them black people that's gonna deny nothing. No, my nigga. If this black man did this crime, yo, my man, you gotta stand before that judge and you gotta get judged, bro. You know what I'm saying? If they let you off, they let you off. If they slap your ass with a 60 ball, you gotta go through that 60 ball, my nigga. It is what it is. Bro, do I feel like they're being unreasonable, and do I feel like the war is necessary? Gang, the only reason that this war is happening right now, bro, is because Trump is an idiot. He's implicated in the Epstein files. He's been named in there like 40,000 times or some wild shit. I'll probably exaggerate the hell out of that number, but still, Trump has been he's been named in the Epstein files a gang of times. He has FBI reports of little girls saying that he did something to them. Like, come on, bro. We not finna play this game, gang. The reason that we in this war right now is because that man did some weird shit with some kids, allegedly, with Jeffrey Epstein. He don't want that information out there, so he went to war with this country for Israel. Let's be honest. This is why, like, Benjamin Netanyahu has been begging for this war, gang, for the last 40 years. We not finna play crazy like, oh man, yeah, America just wanted to do this because America wanted to do it. No, we didn't. Come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They hate Tyler Oliveira. The most nuclear thing, bro, is bro. And they say after Minneapolis, a YouTuber comes to the Jewish, comes for Jewish welfare queens. Um, it's crazy because Tyler Oliveira went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, to see what the Somalians was talking about when Nick Shirley went and did the whole thing, and that's how he blew up. Tyler Oliveira went, but Tyler Oliveira been had motion. So Tyler went to see the same thing. He went and asked some questions and was looking and see like, oh, let me see what the hell is happening right now. Wacky bam. This nigga went to Lakewood gang to ask questions, and they hate this nigga. He didn't go there saying, I hate y'all. Y'all should be exiled from America. Y'all shouldn't be here. He went over there and asked them, like, yo, gang, how the fuck are y'all over here doing this? Like, is this not abuse of the welfare system? Like, are y'all not abusing public aid? Why do y'all have y'all own communities with y'all own police? What is this? They kicked him out for asking questions. This proves that you motherfuckers look a little guilty, bro. You know what I'm saying? YouTube has his page immediately after posting stomach cringing video viewed 8 million times. And that shit got 8 million. Tyler ate off that one, didn't he? Damn. Yeah. See, look, 143 million. 143 million views on Twitter, gang. Probably one of the most viewed videos on Twitter. Yes. He tried to stab Miss Florence in her hand. I'm blocking his car. This motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. This deed theft thing is happening though. I don't know how, but this shit is happening, which is nuclear work. Like, y'all coming over here thinking you finna steal. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's only a matter of time. Well, I've seen this happening in like New York and shit. I don't know if this happening in Iraq, but motherfuckers in New York can't own no guns. I think that's why it's probably not a lot of them coming here and doing that bullshit. Because people here have guns and they will kill you for less than let alone you trying to steal somebody's deed to their crib is one thing in Chicago for somebody that they'll kill you over. My folks will kill you over some words here, gang. It's not looking too bright for nobody, my nigga. Please don't come here with that bullshit. I don't want to see too many people getting killed. It's already enough of my black people out here killing each other. We don't need y'all out here getting shot neither. And the police is not gonna help you. I'm telling you right now. Unlike NYPD, Chicago is the third largest police force in the United States as far as numbers. They not helping nobody. Shootings happen, they showing up 15 minutes late on purpose. Just so they could be like, okay, bet. Nobody got shot. One of us not dead. You know what I'm saying? And if they do show up on time, they looking to protect themselves, not you. No bullshit. Yes, bro. This 1877 cars for kids thing, I always wanted to know what the hell is this for? And I'm like, cars for kids? Who are they giving cars to? Kids can't drive cars. This is some money laundering bullshit. And I've seen this goddamn cars for kids thing a couple of times. Actually, more than the amount of times I should have seen this goddamn ad. Come on, bro. They gotta lock in, man. Get more elite with y'all money scam and scandals. See, like, why would they? Why would you hate? All right, man. Damn, they doing the whole Indian shit. Indians got their H-1Bs and shit, bro. I he could do all that, but we ain't gonna allow this nigga to just come over here in our community. Like, come on, bro. We gotta be fair, my nigga. We have to be. He didn't give no he didn't give no he didn't say how Nick Shirley what Nick Shirley did was good and how what Tyler Vera did was bad. He was just like, yeah, bro. If people who never seen Jews before in their life see this video, they're gonna think all of us are bad. That's not a like that's a you problem, gang. That's a you if you think all well if people think all Jews are bad, that's like a thing that somebody else is just gonna have to deal with. Or y'all gonna have to deal with. Trust me, I'm black. I walk on the store, most likely they looking like, oh my god, this black guy, he might steal some shit. Let me watch him real quick. Do I think that all black people are thieves? No. Am I a thief? No. But do people think that? Yes, they do. Can I stop them from thinking that? No. You can't stop people from thinking the way that they want to think, bro. Yeah. That's a fact. W Tommy G. Which is cool. Nobody is saying that they can't protect their own game, but let's be honest. Be honest about what you're talking about. You can't. We can't like. We can't not talk about something because it's gonna hurt your goddamn feelings, gang. We gotta be 100, bro. No bullshit. Be 100 across the board. Let's be honest. Real shit. See, come on, bro. We can't do all the. Do I think Jews are capable of doing horrible things? I think humans are capable of doing horrible things. See, that's like a backpedaling like trope kind of like I don't want to answer your question, but I want to say something that would seem I want to how would I put this? How would I put this into words? He wants to do the whole like yo I want to how am I gonna put this? How am I gonna put this in the fucking words, bro? He wants to seem morally virtuous. I don't want to say who's doing bad things, but I want to say everybody is capable of doing bad things. No, my nigga, I asked you about these people. It's like somebody asking me about blacks. And I say, yeah, man, but everybody's capable of doing bad things. No, man. Do I think black people are capable of doing bad things? Fuck yes. All black people are capable of doing bad bullshit. Just like everybody else. But yes, black people are capable of doing those things, gang. It's been proven. Have black people ever been locked up for murder or drug smuggling? Yeah. Has everybody else also been locked up for those things? Yeah. See what I'm saying? You see how I can answer that shit? I could say about my people first and then go into everybody else. You don't throw everybody else in before you even answer your question about your own people. It don't make sense. Come on, bro. Like same old trope, gang. Yeah, they don't run the media, but you can't criticize them without being punished and penalized, though. See? There we go. You see how AI is programmed to tell you about everybody else, more than likely besides the person who made this. Come on, bro. Which is why you gotta get AI the fuck up out of here, man. And even with the information of like the whole Jewish thing, you could just look that up. Like, yo, who runs this? Boom. Or who owns this? Boom. They tell you the person. Okay, look up said person. Is said person Jewish? Boom. And then it pops up. And then right there, you're like, okay, bet. Boom. I got my answers. Like, come on, gang. Like, I understand it, and I'm not gonna do the whole double standard thing, bro. But you can't use the Holocaust as a justification for everything. It's like, oh, my people were persecuted, so that's why the facts about my people are not on there. It's not 1948 no more, gang. I mean 1945. We're not in the middle of Nazi Germany. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, because the information about what Jewish people run, what news outlets or what media, what Jews own certain media companies. The reason that that's not popping up on AI is because Jews were persecuted in the Holocaust. No, gang. That's like you saying how you typing in how many black people, or how, yeah, what number of black people have committed gang violence within the last year, and then the information doesn't pop up, and a black person come tell you, yeah, man, you know how many people were persecuted during the length of the time that slaves well, that slavery was introduced in America. That has nothing to do with how many black people were committing gang violence. It doesn't. I'm sorry, and I'm black. No, that you can pull up that answer without me mentioning slavery. Trust and believe that. We can bring up racist shit and people like lynching. That's what we can bring up slavery, the KKK. We can bring up all that. What is he talking about, gang? This is too much victim. It's too much victim, gang. You doing too much victim shit right now, my nigga. And stop wearing your hat like little folk, bro. We don't do this no more. It's 2026. No, I actually can't understand why there's guardrails, gang. All that information needs to be accessible to the public. We need to know who owns what or what's going on, bro. Sorry, I can't understand that. No, if the group if every group has their information out there, Jews have to have their information out there. I don't care whether you white, black, Indian, goddamn it, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever, Dominican, don't matter, gang. Your information is out there of your people and what y'all got going on. Why is y'all information not out there? Because of the Holocaust? If that's the case, black people, we could just use slavery for every goddamn thing. No, we don't need to do that though. Please. Like that's the what do you like, gang? I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. The first of all, the goyim don't control each other. At least I would say to some degree they don't control each other. Well, to some degree, your audience does control what you do and how you move. But if you have a strong enough audience to the point where if you somebody like Cassinet, a Astro Speed, a Jinxie, or hell, even a queso. It's like, my nigga, whatever I rock with, guess what? They gonna rock with it too. Now, if Tommy G put on a goddamn yarmulke and it was like kissing the wall, well, that would pretty much be like kissing the wall. We not putting on no yarmulkes, my nigga. No, that's for y'all. That's for your people, gang. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be white. I'm gonna just do my thing. I'm not putting no yarmulke on, no, gang. That's whack. Sorry. That's for y'all, though. That's just my. I can't rock out with y'all, bro. Sorry. It is what it is. See what I'm saying? That's like saying, oh yeah, Tommy G put on this kufi. Like, no, I'm not doing that. To my some no, no, you're way better, bro. They don't like they don't like Tyler Oliveira because Tyler Oliveira is like cut and straight to the point. Him and Tyler do sim. Well, you could say Tommy G, Tyler Oliveira, and Brandon Buckingham do similar content. Brandon Buckingham is more on some like street, like raw street hood vlog interviews. Tommy G is like more professional. Yo, let me do my thing. Come through here, high production, good B roll, um, just nice content in general. Political, if I need to. Tyler Oliveira is also a mix. I guess you not a mix of both, but Tyler Oliveira would be a much more controversial version of Tommy G. I would put it like that to you, bro. He's a much more controversial. Like he's, I think he's willing to poke and prod and do things that Tommy isn't willing to do. One, Tommy has a kid, so it's like I'm not going as far as this nigga. Tyler ain't got no kids, so it's like my nigga, I'm finna go do all this shit. Tyler was in a fucking poop festival. You think Tommy is finna go to a fucking poop festival? Nigga, no. He'd go hang out with some niggas though in the hood and be like, yeah, that's what's up, bro. Let's do some shit. But no, it's not. That's not happening, gang. Facts. Why do they think that though? Like he came in with the reason to hate us. No, he didn't. He came in to ask y'all questions, and y'all just said he's anti-Semitic and he hates y'all. What? The word is very naturally anti-Semitic. Oh man, bro. Jesus, I'm so tired of hearing that. I've heard that word 50,000 times since I turned this video on. Jesus. Yeah, and it's not like people want to see content. Like, I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, bro. If you ask people, yo, man, do you want to see Tyler Oliveira and Tommy G question a bunch of Jewish people whether they Orthodox or um Hasidic Jews or whatever the case may be? Do you want to see them do that? Or would you rather see Astro Speed travel the goddamn country, eat food, and yell and scream on his stream and shit? Most people would be like, I would rather watch Astro Speed go travel the world, gang. Or would you rather watch Casanat do a goddamn mafia thon? Most people would rather watch those things. We don't want to see this, gang. But the fact that it's determining everything in our country, we have to talk about it, bro. It's a lie. Maybe I'm biased because I'm black, but I think having black people pick cotton and feeding them scraps and whipping them on their back and hanging them from trees, it's a lot worse than that, bro. And reason being that I'm saying that it didn't last 5 years, gang. It lasted a couple hundred years. So let me just get that out the way, just right now. Sorry, that's not no. We also use this like furniture and shit, lampshades and all that. Like, yeah, they did a lot of heinous shit to us too, bro. So we can't do that. If that's the case, we could just go atrocity for atrocity against our people, gang. What are we doing? Like you like I don't know if most people don't understand, bro. There's not many countries that people can go to and be like, "Yo, bro, that's our country." There's no black person that's going to Africa and being like, "Yo, bro, this is." Even though most black people in general would consider Africa the motherland, which is where most of our ancestors came from, but we don't consider that home. Nobody bought a country in Africa and was like, "Yo, this is for the black people. If you want to come here and you're a settler, you could just come here and take cribs and shit because you black." What, my nigga? Like, it's bullshit, my nigga. This is really, and it pissing me off, bro. Once again, here we go, my nigga. Like, god damn, boy. It's like white motherfuckers can't keep black motherfuckers or black things out of their goddamn mouth. Jewish people can't keep black motherfuckers or black things out of their mouth. Asian people. Who else, my nigga? Come on, bro. What are we doing, gang? Like, let's chill, bro. Come on, bro. So I think we would say the same thing about black. No, we wouldn't, bro. If you give a just criticism about a black person, bro, at least let's say a black person with a brain. It seems like 90% of Jewish people think like this. 90% of black people don't think like this, bro. There's plenty of black people that you could ask about black on black crime, and they'll tell you, yo, they're not gonna make up some excuse like, yeah, bro, but they got reason for doing what they doing and shit like that, bro. It's all over blocks and names that they don't own and shit. If somebody disrespect your peoples, how you gonna feel? Yes, that's a part of it, but most black motherfuckers be like, bro, that shit's stupid. In the next 15 years, you're not gonna give a fuck about this because you're gonna have a family. And you're not gonna be teaching your kids to do this dumb shit. You're gonna want your kids to stay away from this. And if you are teaching your kids this dumb shit, guess what? You lead them down. What are we like? Come on, bro. No, like it's like, damn, bro. I'm Jewish. If they start telling me about myself, bro, let me bring up black people real quick, my nigga. Please let our dicks go, please, and get that off your mind too, bro. Like, okay, so somebody coming in with anger and hurting your feelings shouldn't negate it shouldn't negate you from being able to talk about the subject that they're asking you. Whether Tyler came in with anger or not, I think he just came in with a bunch of facts and one thing that I can say, and this is a popular saying now, facts don't care about your feelings. One thing that these people do a lot, black people have this bad too. I would say this is another similarity that we have along with the whatever else I said earlier. They have it bad of like, oh man, damn bro, you you saying something to me that I don't like, man, fuck that. Let me just take that as you being on some bogus shit with me. Like, come on, gang. Nah. Or you saying it in a certain tone. It's like, come on, bro. You should be able to take this and be like, all right, bro, let me take heed to that. Let me let me let me not listen at you. Let me listen to you. You listening at him. As far as like you putting your feelings before the facts. Like facts don't care about your feelings, my nigga. Listen to his facts and be like, oh shit, if this is true, then what the fuck are we doing? Like, come on, bro. Michigan synagogue attack was Hezbollah inspired act of terrorism. FBI says, "My nigga, come on, bro. What we doing?" Well, what do they think the same thing about the mosque in down in what's that, Arizona, Nevada? That's bullshit. the if we look at the combatants to civilian ratio of people being killed, that's a fucking lie, bro. If I'm not mistaken, they said over like 40,000. They've killed over 100,000 people in Gaza, and I think it's like 2 million people that live over there, and half of, or at least almost half of the kid, well, half of the people that was killed was kids. So what are we talking about? Unless you telling me 300,000 IDF soldiers then died, then what are we saying, my nigga? Like, come on, bro. Don't even make sense. That's why Tommy looked at him like, nigga, what? I'm gonna just pull a I'm gonna just try to pull a rabbit out of the hat real quick. I think he's gonna mention Sneeko, and I think everybody is gonna give him a yes. He's or Dan Bilzerian. Nick Fuentes converting to being Jewish. Nick Fuentes is a Christian gang. He represents that shit to the fullest. My nigga, he not gonna be no Jew gang. I swear to God. I highly doubt it. Maybe not swear to God, but I highly doubt it. They labeled Miss Rachel. The one that all the babies, all every baby that I've ever known, every baby known to mankind loves Miss Rachel, bro. I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say that. Like, come on, bro. Do you know how many Do you know how many parents have recorded their children, and they in between the ages of like 6 months to like 2, and you cut on Miss Rachel and they run into that TV like, oh my God, man. Let me go talk to Miss Rachel real quick, bro. Let me listen to what she got to say. That was like, she was like modern day Dora the Explorer for us as kids, and I'm 26. Thank you, Trax. Some bullshit made up word. It's made up, gang. It's not even real. Thank you. Thank you, Trax. It's good versus evil. Good and bad. Not Semitic and anti Semitic. What are we doing here? Yes, it does. She that they're upset because she supported a kid that got blown up in Gaza. Yo, gang, you gotta be completely stupid if you think like, oh man, she supported the fact that, well, not supported, but she, well, how am I gonna put this? She she took heed to the fact that kids were getting blown up over that, and she was like, oh, I don't fuck with that shit. Like, I don't like the fact that kids are being killed. If you look at that and be like, she's fucking anti-Semitic, fuck this woman, you're an idiot. That's the see. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you for asking hard questions. I love it. See, he's doing the whole, yeah, bro. But when we be driving over here, the arrows be throwing rocks at us. It's always rock throwing with them niggas. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't believe that them niggas is just hucking rocks and having rock fights, my nigga. Let's chill. Them they got houses in New York City. Vrillium got some dope content. Oh man, bro, it's a lot of finger pointing and blame deflecting, bro, but never a lot of accountability, my nigga. Yo, my man, Israel is the pulse of the universe. I'm gonna tell you right now, my nigga. If Israel sank to the bottom of the fucking ocean, the world would still keep spinning, bro. Nobody would give a fuck, bro. This whole notion that Jewish people are the chosen ones, we are the chosen people. We were chosen by God to lead everybody. We were the people. We are His children. Yo, my nigga. No, no, I don't believe that. I'm sorry. Maybe that's anti-Semitic for me to say that. I don't fucking believe that y'all are the chosen people. Everybody's chosen because everybody was put on here. Everybody was put on earth by God, not just y'all. Sorry, that's made up. Because if Israel was so goddamn chosen, why the hell did it take y'all to 1948 to buy that goddamn country and get a goddamn country for yourselves? Y'all should have had that country since the beginning of time then, if that was the case. But y'all didn't. Come on, bro. So he's burning. Jesus is burning in hell in a vat of sperm. So from all the souls of those Jewish people. So those Jewish people's bodies were just full of sperm, and it was only men. I'm assuming that they had no blood in their body, just sperm. No, okay. Thank you, Trax. I'm sorry, bro. I don't go to Rabbi Smearson's grave, gang. I'm sorry. I don't like cemeteries in general. That shit is too creepy, my nigga. And then y'all got a whole house where the cemetery is. What the hell, boy? Why is his grave covered in papers? Why is this, what? What is this? Why the hell they throw like envelopes in here though? Is it like tissue in here with like doodle on it too? What is it like? Why? Never mind. Jack Epstein. Is this Epstein daddy? Yeah, you everybody has a right to bear arms. No, as an American, you have the right to bear arms. Second Amendment, brother man. Was that fourth? Fourth, Second Amendment, one of the amendments. I know for a fact it's one of them. That's for Americans. The amendments align for Americans. Tell British people that. Go to Great Britain, the UK, and tell them y'all have the right to bear arms. Yeah, they have the right to bear arms with knives, not guns. You don't get that, boy. You don't get the same Second Amendment everywhere else, gang. No, you don't. Why it seem like tracks drive like a piece of shit car? I mean, they was under the street, so you could basically call them tunnels. What would you call it? A sewer? This man just said interesting conspiracy. He said it was a hole in a wall that led to another place in between two undergrounds. So two hole. It was two exits. It was one hole created underground through another through the wall to another place that also had an exit, a tunnel. Jesus, boy, they try to jump through so many hurdles. It's crazy, man. APAC money. Be careful, Tommy. He might tell you that you owe him now. Like you gotta pay him for this shit. Facts. W video Tommy G, man. This deserves a like. They ain't banning this one. Damn, this was the only reaction I did today too, but it was well worth it. Shit. Tommy G will never unalive himself. Tommy G is 2 weeks away from being a nuclear weapon. So we don't control the media, then proceed to say, well, then proceed to ban everything against them. Facts. Crazy how they all dodge the same questions. Facts. Brandon Buckingham, props to Tommy G for not being afraid of covering risky topics. That's a fact, man. Uh, to my Mossad agent, I accidentally clicked. uh, what's this trash? NYC dodging every question. Yeah, that's a fact. Bro's like, why are you outing us? Had to stop. Had to stop clicking coins to watch this or clipping coins. What? The noticing will continue until morale improves. Uh, this is real journalism. Glad I watched this before it gets deleted. Here before it gets taken down. Thank you for not being scared to speak about this. I'm commenting too, man. Just cause. W video Tommy. Yeah. Boom. I don't even usually leave comments on videos, but this one was dope, so I got to. Um, Once again, bro, I appreciate everybody that's tuned into the stream or that tuned into the stream today. W 3 hours, banger 3 hours stream. I got more tomorrow coming for y'all, man. But yeah, I'm out. Appreciate y'all. I gotta get in the shower because I am hot, and I gotta go to bed. But deuces, I love you niggas, man. I'm out though. You feel me? You feel me? I'm sweating.